And I'm back with more Apollo Justice Trilogy Dual Destinies. Forgot which game I was doing for a second. We've gotten to talk to several people. We're going to be talking to Phineas Filch again. Oh boy. Oh, this is just awful. Terrible, I say. Somebody help! Oh, look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch? No, Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep on pilfering, you might wind up in a jailbird instead. What seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? It's just terrible! Terrible, I tell ya! Come quick! Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? Uh-oh. Looks like some kind of mask? It's the Amazing Ninetales mask! Amazing Ninetales? Oh, right. The wrestler who appeared at the festival. What was the mask doing here? He'd never taken off his mask like this! Someone must have killed him! Who would do such a thing? Let's talk over there in private. Wait, look. There's some white hair caught up inside the mask. So what makes you believe the Ninetales was murdered? You really want to know, huh? You're a studious one, ain't you? Yeah, I mean, no, just tell me. Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. How about you join me in my quest for the Champions Belt? What a team. Me and the Bandit's mask, you and that demon mask of yours. Demon mask, haha. I wonder if I can make it big. Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Huh? No. Why'd I let him get off topic? Come on! Ask him about that murder already. Amazing Ninetales is our village's savior. And don't you forget it. His trademark's a golden cape. Makes it look like a 9 foxes' tails. He whirls through the ring, smacking down 10-town wrestlers left and right. He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing the town in a blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. Amazing Ninetales really does sound amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing. That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. Proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Finch. I guess it makes sense since you're in the same village. I know. A lot of people told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Hey! What's the big idea? Check your pocket. Wait, how'd you do that? Keep it. I got lots more. So you keep saying that the Amazing Ninetales was killed? What's the story behind that? Are you saying he was murdered because the mask washed up on shore? Well, that's only part of it. The main reason is because no one's seen him since the special event. Word around his Ninetales Vale is he was killed by Ten Mataro. Villagers aren't really superstitious, aren't they? Well, out we are. We love conspiracy theories, like Mayor's diabolical plot. The mayor of Tenmatone? What was he planning? Rumor has it he was planning on releasing Tenmataro. That's why he wants to merge her. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. Well, that's quite a tale. I ain't finished yet. There's only one person who could stop him. Our hero, the amazing Ninetales. He vowed to battle the mayor of Tenma to stop the merger. Wait, I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. Apollo? We still have to ask him about the murder, remember? Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us about what we were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance. They said I should. And I made double sure nobody came in. I had a clear view of the foyer from where I worked. Must be talking about this small room. Definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings. You have an alibi to back up with your statement? I do indeed. I was with Mayor Tenma. Or the aide, Florid LaBelle. So the two of you were together? It's a pretty sound alibi, alright. And nobody came in and out of the manor at the time of the murder? Kept watch the whole time. Didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, them security cameras would have spotted them. So no one came in or out at the time of the murder? And we're dealing with somebody who's already inside when it happened. So you know the mask is the real deal? Now, it's without a doubt. That's a mask worn by the amazing Ninetales. What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Wait, I just thought of something. Remember that golden animal fur that we found in the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some of it's missing. This place is the mask of the crime? Which means... What does that mean? Someone with white hair who's linked to the murder? Or who's against the merger? No way! Could the amazing Ninetales and the Alderman really be... something wrong? You should see the look on your face! It looks really stupid! Oh, nothing. Maybe Jinxie can tell us something, since she works here. Yokai Lane. I'm gonna try and do a lot of episodes today, so we'll see how my voice holds up. Oh, look! There's Jinxie! Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream. So she's grocery shopping. This must really like dairy products. I'm trying to make a better milkshake and cure my lactose intolerance. Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie! Hey! Ew! It's the demon lawyer! Not another charm. Apollo, who is she? Oh, it's your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Wait, she's the one who... hello. My name is Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father in the trial. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you too. Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. Wait, how do I know that you didn't gobble her up alive? I didn't eat her up. I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor little Trucy. I'm about to get ready for some tears of frustration. She's quite interesting, huh? Jinxie, do you remember any more about what happened? Not much. At least not yet. But you do think Tenmataro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that. But you said Tenmataro murdered the alderman. It's okay. You can... What was that for? People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters. What's gotten into her? So if there's no monsters, you admit I'm human? No! You're still a demon! I give up. It seems like she doesn't want to talk about Tenmataro. But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. Oh, that's... You gave me this while I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenmataro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right? That's true, but... Is there anything else that you can tell us? I mean, it would really help. And it would help your father, too. Alright. Why do you think Tenmataro is the killer? I saw him. Saw him with my own eyes. It was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison and ran right by me. What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when... I saw Tenmataro. It was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear. But there was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced by me towards the foyer. Toward the foyer? Mr. Filch and LaBelle were supposed to be in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen him, right? Sounds like we better get their statements. Considering her mental state, she could have been her mind could have been playing tricks on her. And her eyes. Apollo. Remember that picture in the paper? Someone caught Tenmataro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same one Jinxie says she saw. Wait, don't be ridiculous. Tenmataro is the killer! And he can fly too! About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime. Anything else stand out? Actually, I heard a strange jangly sound. Jangly sound? Can you be a little more specific? My memory's kind of fuzzy, but I vaguely recall Tenmataro holding a staff or something. Maybe that's what was making the strange noise. Does he usually carry a staff? Good question. Never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll. How about the other documents? Anything show Tenmataro wearing a staff? This is the only known document depicting him. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed. And what's the deal with Tenmataro? Jinxie works at the Alderman Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So, no one knows the Amazing Ninetales' true identity? Uh-huh. They say no one's ever seen him without the mask. Doesn't that make you want to know even more? Uh-huh. That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponent are so popular. That is true, by the way. It's mostly lucha libre, but I'd imagine Japan would be the same difference. Wait, you mean exposes and... No! You even think like a demon! The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler can suffer. That's why their masks are more important than life itself. So you see, those unmasking matches are life and death battles. That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's gotta be a story behind it. No one could stop him! Bet she'd be shocked to find out he's really the Alderman. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenmataro earlier? Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Mr. LaBelle? Papa's aide. Oh, right. The other guy who was supposedly in the foyer. What exactly did he tell you? Keep the village superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Tenmataro. Village superstitions? They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, he will claim your soul. So that's something everyone here knows? It sounds like such a bunch of baloney. Uh-huh. Everyone from babies to the village from the village elders know about it. But I didn't because I'm not from around here. Hey, come to think of it. Why is everyone hiding their faces? The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing. Apollo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenmataro? Well, I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetails Vale. And why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we better have a word with him. Time to unmask that monster of a mystery. Last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing at the foyer. Bueno! Next stop, Manor Foyer. With any luck, he'll be waiting for us. There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on at the caretaker's window? A TV guide. Someone circled the pro wrestling match. Hey, what do you think you're doing? No, it's Mr. Filch. What can we do for you? Bet she was gonna scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. Ain't nothing I need you to do for me. What business you got with my TV listing? Oh, it just caught my eye. Can I ask if you watched that program already? Yep. It was a match because a couple of rank amateurs, though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that. I seriously doubt that. I almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tenmataro or something like that? Huh? Tenmataro? Did you see him? How clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. I bet she's shining up every day a little pearly like. Ladies must love it. No, they don't. Don't change the subject. And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie said she saw Tenmataro flee towards the foyer. So you must have seen him too if you were here. Well, I really pushed a button. Well, did you see anything or not? Uh-oh. That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore. Oh, forgive me for being pestered, sir. And you are? I am Florent LaBelle. Beau Divine and personal aid to Mayor Damien Tenma. Beau Divine, more like yokai grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. Oh, excuse you. What the heck was that for? It was a little cologne. You had a lot of stinky sweat about you. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics. Je suis LaBelle. I think that's how it's... I don't... Oh, what a heavenly scent. Ugh. I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors. I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5 bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy. Where's my bottle of adieu so I can return the favor? Enough about the cologne. Tell us what you saw around the time of the murder. I heard you were the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Tenmataro. Why, that little. So she told you she saw the demon, did she? Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in that village superstition? Oh, please. I was merely trying to keep with tradition. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this Tenmataro business if I were you. Bad things happen to people who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster. It's crazy. You expect us to believe that monsters are real? Well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster. Well, look who's talking. So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Tenmataro. Ah! Little Jinxie has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas? That's right. I didn't see nothing, especially not Tenmataro. As for me, I only see things for beauty. That's why I can barely see you. I've got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. Can I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you'd like to hear my alibi. To think you'd suspect me of all people. No, it's just a formality. Ow! How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight. Ugh. Like that spritz really helped. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filchy. Answer the question. At the time of the crime, we were here in the foyer. Exactly. Good answer, Filchy. Good answer. Just repeating. Ah! You said quite enough. What is with these two? Oh God, now he's got me talking like that. Are we quite through here? I am a very busy man, you know. Right. Well, thanks for your help. So these two were in the foyer but didn't see him? Come along, Filchy. Where are we going? Alright, gotta practice those statements. Ah! My eyes! You're going to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday. What does he mean, practice statements? Now, if you would excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup. Apollo, I know this sounds kind of strange, but he seems unusually preoccupied with Tenmataro. Really? How can you tell? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. You mean you have good ears? Well, something like that. People's emotions are expressed in their tone of voice. And my ears can pick up even the subtlest of tones for some reason. That's an interesting skill. What do you mean he's preoccupied with Taro? I'm not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of him. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway. Everywhere we return, it's Tenmataro this, Tenmataro that. We should talk to the mayor, too. That sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of this rumor about him wanting to release Tenmataro. Something wrong, Apollo? Where'd your enthusiasm go? What am I doing asking the mayor if he's ever thought about releasing Tenmataro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst... Ugh. Oh, he's here! It's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenma. Taro.
Oh, yes. I look forward to working with you too.
Glad he didn't mind her calling him by the wrong name. Apollo, he's just as kind as gentle looking as I'd imagined.
Lucky for you, after that blunder you just made.
There was something I wanted to ask you about. There are rumors going around about how you wanted to set, that you wanted to, or did set Tenma Taro free.
What utter nonsense! They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you.
A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he? What he really needs is to work on his people skills. So rumor has it you wanted to push the merger through? In order to release Tenma Taro. Of course, it's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Sorry.
So that's the talk around town, isn't it?
I could see how it would make you angry.
What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this?
Huh?
I must break out of here at once! Her tormentors must be taught a lesson!
No, we gotta get you a not guilty verdict first.
Don't try to stop me! This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter! Hold tight, sweet Jinxie! Daddy's coming to save you!
Relax. We'll look out for your daughter until you can get you free.
Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself?
Yes. Probably calling a SWAT team if you showed up at her school. Oh, right. I ought to ask about the reason behind the merger. Seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Ninetales Vale that badly?
Yes, well, it's an attractive prize in terms of tourism.
Uh-oh. Wait. Am I feeling what I think I'm feeling? His right eye. My left. Okay. I knew it. My bracelet's reacting. What is it, Apollo? You may not be telling the whole truth. Wait, how can you tell? People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense, because it begins to feel tight on my arm. No way! You can do that? Wait, you believe me? Just like that? Sure. We have our own special gifts. Oh yeah. She's got that sense of hearing. Still, what do you think the mayor's lying about? I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet reacted like this. Let's see if I can still remember how to do this. Triangle. Alright. I remember this intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch. The slightest frown no one else can see. He was lying somewhere in that statement. And when he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. I just shift my viewpoint up. Alright, I got him now. His nervous tell should appear when I'm trying to pull the wool over my eyes. And I pour over every word he says. And when he does, I'll perceive it.
Gotcha!
Mr. Mayor, please. You can trust us with the truth.
The truth? I don't understand.
When you mention tourism, the bottom of your right eye starts twitching.
What nonsense is this?
So what if it did? You gotta tell us more about your murder bit.
What more is there to tell?
Why were you really seeking to merge?
I already told you.
Tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize. You really don't trust us, do you?
What are you talking about?
Village has been hot property since the monster craze started, is it not? I think you've yet to realize what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales Vale, so you felt it would be an attractive price for tourism, but that would contradict this.
Take that!
Monster craze in Ninetales Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing Ninetales rose up against the merger. Village was practically a ghost town before that. So you see, you couldn't have possibly seen it as an attractive price for tourism. What's the real reason behind your intent to merge the towns?
Well...
This is times like this I wish I had bassier voices. But no. No. Are you ready to tell me the truth now?
Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie.
Protect her from what?
I received a threat. It said either I go through with the merger, or my Jinxie dies.
What? How awful! Who would do such a thing?
I don't know. But whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder.
So you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same?
Alderman QB was immensely popular. So you have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs had all the motive in the world.
But why go for blackmail and murder? The merger protest won't disappear just because he was killed.
Could it be?
What if there was another reason for the murder? Like what? Maybe the blackmailer discovered Ultimate QB's secret identity. And the secret identity was a threat to the merger scheme. Secret identities have to do with anything. I have evidence revealing the Alderman's identity. Maybe it's time to use it. Mayor Tenma, please take a look at this if you would.
That's the amazing Ninetales mask. What's the meaning of this?
This mask was almost definitively at the crime scene, or almost definitely at the crime scene.
Well, there was some white hair inside. White hair, you say?
There's but one person with white hair in the manor that day.
What are you saying?
You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex QB, the amazing Ninetales himself.
No way! The Alderman was... impossible!
Wait, come to think of it, he was a former pro wrestler. So the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the Alderman's secret identity. Didn't I just say that? But yeah, Amazing Ninetales was a threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger, and as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze. Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene? There had been an event in the matter. Maybe Alderman QB had taken part in it, if you get my drift.
This is absurd!
Mr. Mayor, do you have proof that the threat was made against you?
A blackmail letter. Unfortunately, it disappeared after the murder. I'd been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it's suddenly vanished. They must have taken it with them when they killed the alderman. Well, at least we've clearly established the motive. Mayor Tenma visiting hours are over. It would appear this meeting is adjourned.
Apollo, do you really think the Tenma Taro that Jinxie saw was the killer?
Oh no. All I know is there's no such thing as monsters.
What about that newspaper article? Could the killer have purposely freed Tenma Taro to do their dirty work?
Oh, come on!
There wasn't any Tenma Taro to release in the first place. But the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and a yokai.
We'll probably be arguing whether there was a yokai involved in court tomorrow. Ugh. I can already see the look and disbelief in the judge's face.
Apollo, are you alright?
I'm fine! I'll think of something.
It's better because I can't well say a flying demon was the killer.
At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow's gonna be one crazy trial.
Sure shit is.
Alright.
Hooray! I have saved! So we'll get to the trial next time.